All right, guys. So we're ready to rock and roll today. We're going to crush it. We have a power and strength workout. So, power is using our strength in a quick and controlled movement. And the strength is going to be 10 repetitions. We're using AMRAP style. So, as many rounds as you can get through with 2 exercises, one being the strength, one being the power. Lots of ways to modify today. Okay. If you want to do it the way it was written, you're going to use dumbbells, a ball, or a pillow, because we're going to be doing med ball slams, and large bands. These would be called monster bands or pull up assist bands. But I'm going to have lots of modifications for you depending on what you have at home. All right. We're going to go with the timer. I'm going to come along with you and do it, but I'm also going to be up and checking you since we're AMRAP style, and you guys are going to be counting on your own. All right. So here we go. I'm going to get the timer started. We're on the floor, starting with those hamstring kicks. These are going to help shut down the hamstrings so our glutes can fire and work harder and better. All right. So on the floor, feet straight out in front of you. You're going to bend that right leg. The left hand is going to come across the front and grab the outside back of that leg. And you're simply kicking your foot up towards the ceiling, squeezing that thigh, and then bending that leg back down. So kick it up, squeeze, and back down. As you kick that leg up, you're going to think about kicking it over that opposite shoulder. All right. And you're going to feel a big stretch down the outside back of that leg. That's stretching the outside hamstring. Hopefully, as we kick, you're going to start to feel that quad, the front of that thigh burn. All right. And you're going to feel, hopefully, that hamstring loosen up. It's not going to feel quite as tight. Make sure those hips stay nice and flat on the floor, and try to keep that foot nice and relaxed. Don't try to flex it. 3 more seconds and we're going to switch sides. Perfect. All right. We're kicking with that left leg. Grabbing across the front and around the outside back of that leg to hold and stabilize the leg. That left foot is kicking over that right shoulder, kicking that foot up, squeezing that leg straight as you can. It may not go all the way straight. That's perfectly fine. All right. We get the range of motion that we can. Everybody looks awesome. Beautiful kicks, guys. Feel those legs starting to get warm. Feel that hamstring start to loosen up. These are great kicks for anybody that tends to get hamstring tightness or has lower back pain or sciatic pain. Sometimes that can actually come from really tight and angry hamstrings. And this is the best way to stretch them. 5 seconds and we're going to roll onto our side and warm up those glutes. So we're rolling over. Our bottom leg is going to bend. Our hips are stacked. We're going to straighten that top leg and we're going to squeeze that leg up and slightly back. All right. So turning on my side, you can see my foot, my toes stay pointed straight ahead. My belly button stays squeezing in, and I'm just lifting my leg up and slightly back away from my body, right? Squeezing my bum, squeezing those cheeks. If you're having a hard time and your hips are rotating, go ahead and do these up against a wall and just press that heel into a wall. Hopefully you're feeling this get nice and warm through the side of those hips and through those glutes. Big squeeze and hold at the top, not a huge range of motion. 10 seconds on this side and we're going to roll over. Up and big squeeze, guys. Hold and squeeze. 1 more repetition. Perfect. Roll over, switch sides. That bottom leg is bent, helping keep us nice and flat and stable. Up, big squeeze on those glutes. Make them work, make them get warm. Nice job, guys. Everybody looks awesome. That belly button is staying in, and I want you to lift and hold it up there for a couple seconds. All right. Hold it up there. Force those glutes to work and squeeze. That's it, guys. Nice job. Those toes are pointing straight away from you. Don't let them open up towards the ceiling. Nice job. Big squeeze up and push it back. Squeeze that belly button in. It's not a tight squeeze, just a gentle whoo-hoo. pulling that belly button away from that waistband. 9 seconds, and we're going to a glute bridge with an external rotation is what it's called. It's warming up the back muscles. So you're rolling onto your back, toes straight ahead, right in line with those knees and hips. The elbows are coming to the front of those ribs and your palms are facing your face. Squeeze the hips up towards the ceiling for that glute bridge. Then the hips go back down and you're gonna pull those arms apart. Those thumbs are gonna point towards the floor while those elbows squeeze the front of that rib cage. All right, so squeeze those elbows, point those thumbs towards the floor. It's a weird motion. It is rotating that upper arm out and away, squeezing those thumbs towards the floor. You should feel that in your upper back, right by those shoulder blades. All right, the belly button squeezes in. Don't let that back arch. And it's not about getting those thumbs all the way to the floor. Up with those hips, rotate, squeeze those thumbs towards the floor. 3 seconds, and we're going to a bird dog. All right, nice flat back, hands under those shoulders, knees under those hips, toes flipped over. You're lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. That thumb of this hand is gonna point towards the ceiling. If you have a tennis ball at home, go ahead and put a tennis ball on your lower back. Squeeze that belly button away from that waistband. Pretend you have a martini glass. You do not want it to fall, right? You're nice and long. Yes. You guys look fabulous. Erica, beautiful back position. Bethany, that looks fabulous. That's all I can see in the camera view, but those look awesome, guys. Keep it up. You're nice and long. You're tall. Those shoulders are staying out of those ears. 10 seconds. And we're going to be up on those feet with that band in hand if you have one. If not, that's perfectly okay too. All right, up on those feet. That left foot's on the floor. The right leg is up. If you have a band, you're going to hold that band so that your palms are facing. You're going to take that right hand and you're going to point that thumb behind you. All right. So rotating again, rotating that arm away from your body. Palm opens up towards the ceiling as you get that stretch on the band. Now by standing on a single leg, you're warming up those glutes that should already be warm from the bridges. All right, we're working on balance. Everybody looks awesome. Everybody looks great. Good. Feel that back start to get nice and warm. Those shoulders. And switch feet. Other side. Good. We want our whole body to stay nice and square, right? Belly button in. Make sure those shoulders stay down and back because you're tall and proud. Good. Point that thumb behind you. Work those glutes, squeezing nice and tight. Yes, guys, you look absolutely fabulous. Hopefully you're feeling all those muscles that we started to warm up, starting to engage. Help give us proper form, 10 more seconds. We're gonna go to a full body movement, finishing off our warm up. Nice job, guys. All right, you can take a lightweight or no weight at all, it's up to you. You're gonna go to a lunge. All right, the palm is gonna face towards the foot. Then you're coming up out of that lunge and the palm is gonna face towards the ceiling. I like to call this like the presenter arm. Pretend you're Vanna White. You're rotating, ta-da, there's the letter E, right? Or you can pull a sword from your pocket, all right? You can go nice and low, keeping it even. You can straighten that arm. Trace, yes, palm up towards the ceiling. You're still gonna work those same muscles. Beautiful. Yep, hand is up on the same side that that leg is up. Hopefully you're really starting to feel those glutes engage and work that balance. We're switching sides. All right, that shoulder stays out of those ears. I cue this a lot because it's really, really good for anybody that says that they carry their stress in their upper back, which is pretty much everybody, right? All right, it's gonna help get those muscles working properly in our upper back. By standing on one leg, coming out of that lunge, we're making those glutes fire. And everybody needs better balance. 10 more seconds. This is our last exercise of our warm up, so make it count. Squeeze palm up. Beautiful. You guys are jogging in place while I explain. So I told you, power and core. And med bands, dumbbells, mini bands. It is AMRAP style. 10 repetitions of strength, 5 repetitions of that power movement. Our strength for our first is our focus is on shoulders. We have a pike push-up. Making that V with your body, hands on the floor. You're simply going down and driving through the floor to squeeze it up. All right, your power movement. So you have 10 of those. Your power movement is going to be inside that band and you're doing that push press. All right, so small squat down, drive it up over your head. If you have dumbbells, you can put them on your shoulder, squat it down, push it up. All right, only 5 repetitions. It's meant to be challenging and moving quickly with proper form. Guys, get started. Tracy, you can do a lateral raise, all right, just to even with those shoulders. And don't worry about, you could probably do, let me think about their power movement. Everybody get started. Pike push-ups, 10 repetitions, all right? Trace, go ahead and do, you know, you can still do the squats. Just do it inside. Yep, that's perfect. All right, guys, let's go. All right, into that pike push-up. The higher up the hips are, the further over the head they are, the harder it's going to be. So if you need to lighten up, you can bend those knees, take some weight off of those shoulders. This is meant to be hard. If you need to add extra weight, you can put one leg up towards the ceiling. This is just like a shoulder press, but using your body weight only to challenge those shoulders. All right, 10 repetitions. Exhale. When you finish those 10, you're coming inside that band or using those dumbbells, whatever you've got, and working that power. 5 repetitions with time to recover in between. So small squat, drive them up over that head. Yeah, Lori, that looks fabulous. Let it back to me. Woo! I see you, and I see you, Stacy, joining in. Big squeeze, making sure that chest doesn't open up towards the ceiling. All right, everybody looked fabulous. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Helen, yeah, Erica. Woo! Beautiful, guys. And we're going as many rounds as we can. Let's get it in there, at least 3 sets. We have plenty of time to get those 3 sets in. All right? Every movement counts. Really focus on making sure those shoulders aren't squeezing up towards your ears. Woo! We're going to feel this by that last round, yeah? Beautiful. Nice job, Helen. Remember, in that push press, feet are going to stay hip width apart. All right? The power's coming from those legs. Belly button stays pulled in, proper form. Beautiful, guys. I see it. It looks great. Everybody's got beautiful form. Absolutely fabulous. Take a quick break, quick breather, and then you're jumping right back in. Nice job, guys. 3 sets at least. We got plenty of time for it. Exhale. As you push those weights over your head, using that breath, that belly button should stay pulled in. Nice job. Beautiful, Tracy. Great range of motion. I don't know about you guys, but I'm burning. Woo. Nice work. Yes, I love that power. Great job, Stacy. Beautiful, Erica. Walk those feet in just a little bit. Try to keep them hip width apart. Nice job. Get it, Bethany. Yeah, girl.
I don't have ceiling height down here. I'll smack the ceiling if I pull my legs in.
Oh, you're so tall.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
No worries, Erica. Perfectly reasonable, lady. I get it. Beautiful job, guys. Great shoulder position. Keep those shoulders out of those ears. Woo! Keep the challenge up, whether you're using dumbbells or bands. I'm gonna check on how much time we've got left in this round. Keep it up, guys, you're looking awesome. We only have a minute and a half left, all right? Keep pushing, get that last set in. Use your breath to power that movement. Make those shoulders work. As we fatigue, don't let that form break. We can always take some weight off of those shoulders. Form comes first, then the weight. Nice job, guys. Keep pushing to that finish. All right, we're under a minute left. Yes, embrace the burn, right? A little bit of pain for long-term gains makes everything worth it. Literally pushing over our head to the finish. Oh, nice job, guys. Nice job. Keep working. Nice work, Helen. Good shoulder position. Beautiful, Stacy. Yeah, Lori. Great shoulder position. Nice presses. Oh, great job, Stace. Woo! We're burning. We're almost there, and you guys are going to have a little bit of a break. 2 seconds. Nice job. Keep those feet moving. Our next round is legs. You have a deadlift. Getting those nice heavy weights, if you have them at home, into those hands. Toes pointed straight ahead, right underneath those hips. Bend at the waist, bend at the knees. At the bottom, nice flat back. Try to keep that nose pointed towards the ground. Stand up and squeeze. If you don't have heavy weights, you can go nice and slow down, all right? And then a big squeeze up. That's 10 repetitions of those. Your power movement is a long jump. Swinging those arms, jumping, landing nice and soft, making sure those knees stay right in line, all right? You can even have a mini band. If you don't have dumbbells, you can always use a big band, right? Choke up on it, hold it in those arms, go down into that deadlift, up and squeeze, all right? Whatever you've got to make it count. Let's get those repetitions. Nice flat back, roll those shoulders back, belly button pulled in, almost as if you're sticking those glutes out behind you, and then a big up and squeeze. All right, 10 repetitions, guys. That belly button needs to stay in the whole time to support that back. All right, that chest should stay up nice and tall. Don't let those shoulders or those hands fall towards the floor. Bend those knees. Big up and squeeze. Driving through those heels. Locking in those glutes at the top. Exhale as you come up. Beautiful, guys. Those look great. Everybody's back position looks awesome. Yes, now let's get those long jumps. All right. Big swing. Use that power in those legs. Jump and land nice and soft. Yes. Yeah, Bethany. Beautiful work. Get it, Lori.
How
Nice
many?
job, Erica. 5 long jumps. Beautiful, guys. Nice job, Trace. Beautiful. Show me what you got. Show yourself what you got. Big jump. Quiet landing. This is not about speed. All right? This is about power. Power is how far you jump. Nice quiet landing. All right? Beautiful. And then you're right back to that strength. Rolling those shoulder blades back. Nice and tall. Try to keep those toes pointed straight ahead. Nice flat back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And if you can, try to keep that nose pointed right towards the floor while keeping that chest up. Exhale and squeeze those glutes. Nice work, guys. I see it. It looks fabulous. Keep pushing. Use those arms. If you're not jumping, you could simply do a squat and come up to those toes. All right. Power is hard to replicate without jumping, but that's okay. Beautiful. Or you can just have short jumps, right? Nice quiet landing. Nice job, guys. Jump across your room. Try to reach the same point every time. All right? Don't let fatigue make you jump shorter. Nice and soft, quiet landing. Beautiful. Great back position, Erica. Great position, Bethany. Beautiful head, too. Beautiful, Laura. I love it. Yes. Helen, keep that chest up. Don't let that back round. Beautiful. Yes. You guys look awesome. Keep pushing. Keep working. We've got this. Shoulders stay back. Big squeeze at the top. Exhale on every up. Always breathing through the hardest part and controlling the easiest part. So the easiest part is always going to be with gravity, except for something like a lat pull down. Exceptions to the rule. Big squeeze, guys. Watch those knees. Make sure they stay in line with those toes. Nice job. Quiet landing. Soft knees when you land. Keep it up. Nice work. I believe we've got like a minute left. Yes, I hear the breathing, guys. I love it. We've got 1 minute left in this group. All right? 1 minute to make this group count. 1 minute to push or jump to the finish. Let's go. We're right here together. We push each other. We work together. We're going to finish strong. Let's go. Work that form as you start to fatigue. Don't let that belly button come out in that deadlift. Keep it pulled away from the waistband. Don't let that back round. Use those legs. Drive through the floor. Stand up and squeeze. Nice job, guys. Almost there. Oh. I like it, guys. I like it. All the way to the finish line. Don't stop. You almost get a short break. Keep moving. All right. Our chest exercise is with bands. You're coming behind your back. All right. The band is going to be just below those delts up around that top back. And you're going to push those hands in front of you, squeezing together. All right. When those elbows go back, 45-degree angle from that body. If you don't have bands, go ahead and lie on the floor and do a chest press with your dumbbells. All right. Your power movement is a plyo push-up. So you're just doing that regular push-up, shoulder in line with those hands, bend those arms, quick. Drive through the floor and try to get those hands off the floor. You can do it from your knees. You can also do it on an incline, all right? You don't have to clap. You can do a push-up and tap, all right? Either way, that's using power. All right, let's go. 10 repetitions of the chest presses, 5 repetitions of the plyo push-up, all right? If you're doing it with the dumbbells.
Wait, how many push-ups? 5?
5 plyo push-ups, yep, and 10 chest presses. Big squeeze on that band. You're standing up nice and tall. The belly button's pulled in. The glutes are tight. Exhale as you squeeze and push forward. If the band is not challenging enough, you can go ahead and get those dumbbells. Lie on the floor, all right, and go into a chest press. It's working the same thing. You just do what's challenging those muscles and what based on what equipment you have at home. All right. All right. Nice job. And then that plyo push-up. All right. Whether you have the floor, if you're on your knees, whatever you've got, it's only 5. Bend at those elbows, keeping them tucked towards that body. Exhale and drive those hands into the floor. Try to get them off the floor. Belly button needs to stay pulled in tight, and those glutes need to stay tight. All right. If you need to, you go to those knees. Beautiful work, guys. Great position. Perfect, Tracy. Nice work, Bethany. That looks awesome. Beautiful arm position. Good. And don't forget, you guys can squeeze those hands in closer together to really engage that chest. Full range of motion. All right. All right. Let's keep working. Keep pushing. Really engage that chest. Making sure that we control the back with that band, right? That band wants to pull those hands back. It's our job to control it. That is what's going to actually tear up our muscles, create these micro tears. And when our body goes to fix them, that's when our muscles get bigger and stronger. So control that pull back. Nice work, and control that power. Great job, guys. Beautiful position. Oh, literally push to the finish. These plyo push-ups should go nice and fast. All right? Quick. That's what power is. All right, we should be feeling this. Woo. Feeling it in my arms, my chest. As those arms start to get tired, you're going to notice the shoulders want to squeeze up towards those ears. Really focus on keeping that chin tucked down and the crown of your head extended. Yeah, Bethany, I see that power, girl. Get it, Tracy. Those are perfect, lady. Woo! Working and pushing. This is our halfway point group, all right, guys? So after this, we're on the home stretch. On the home stretch, we only have 2 groups and then a core burnout at the finish. All right, muscles are getting tired. I hear it. This is when we make them burn. This is when we make them bigger, right? We push to the finish. You got a little over a minute and a half. Perfect. Let's go. Good. Just think, at least we don't have to breathe with masks on. We're in the comfort of our own home. Nobody's watching us sweat and be gross. I can't see from that far away, guys. So make every movement count. Push to the finish. Squeeze. Give it 110%. We're almost done with this group. Woo, it burns. I like it. We're almost there. Almost there. Under 30 seconds left. Every movement counts. Breathe through the difficult parts. Awesome job, guys. Don't stop working. Well, I lied. You have 30 seconds left now. Sorry. Yes. Keep squeezing. Nice work, Bethany. Don't stop. Beautiful, Lori. Big squeeze on that chest. Great position. Nice job, Tracy. Keep going. Get them, Erica. I see those plyos. Woo! We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost to the finish line for this group. Beautiful. Get those feet moving. Don't stop. Get a quick drink. Your next exercise is a squat. All right? Whether you have a big dumbbell at home or small dumbbells, they can either come 2 to your shoulders or 1 to your chest. Toes straight ahead, right underneath those hips. Sit down into that chair, stand up and squeeze. If you have those lighter weights, nice, slow, controlled down. When you're going down, that belly button stays in, support that back. That's your strength, 10 repetitions, all right? Your power movement is a squat jump. So down, swing those arms and jump up. Nice soft landing, same thing as that long jump, right? If you want, if you have a box at home, you could do a box jump to change it up, or you can do a tuck jump, all right? Bring those knees up nice and high. 5 of them, make them quick. Force your body to work hard and fast, all right? Let's go, guys. Whatever you've got at home, whether you have 2 dumbbells, and they come up to those shoulders, sit down in that chair, big squeeze on those glutes. Everybody's position looks fabulous. Nice job. Try to keep those knees right in line with those toes. Exhale as you drive those heels into the floor. Big stand up and squeeze. Yes. Working that power. Make sure you're using those arms. Down, jump up. Soft landing, right? Take a short break in between for that soft landing. Down and quick jump up. Think of these like a box jump, right? If you're doing a box jump, you're not doing them super fast in repetition. Perfect position in that squat, Bethany. Nice work, Erica. That's better foot position. It looks fabulous. Get it, Trace. Nice, slow control down. Up and squeeze on those glutes. I like it, Lori. Beautiful, Stace. Nice job, ladies. Let's keep it up. Woo. If you have bands at home, you can do the same thing we did with those, like in the same position as that push press. Come all the way inside, and a nice slow down, and a big squeeze up. Or like those deadlifts, if you want, you can choke up on that band. Nice slow down, big squeeze up. We use what we have, right? Make every movement count. We're on the home stretch of this workout. Woo. Exhale, breathe, push, driving through those heels to squeeze and push up back up to the top. We're burning and working together, guys. Every repetition, build that muscle, push yourself. It's your Wednesday. What's your why? Woo. Being here with you guys pushes you too. All right? Give it whatever you've got. Jumping, creating that power, right? Soft knee. Big jump, using those arms. I like it, guys. Great work. Stacy's gonna jump through a roof over here. Woo! I like it, Trace. Bend those knees on the landing. Nice soft knees. There it is. Yeah, I see you, girl. I see you too, Miss Charlotte. You've got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Whew. Get weights up there. You're starting to burn, I know it. Remember, when we burn, that's our body working. Not only building muscle, we're burning calories, right? Earn every one of those calories you burn. Be aware of that squat. Be aware of that body position. Push to the finish. Oh boy. Working. Woo. Last one. Not even a cardio workout, guys. I'm at like 99% over here. We're working. Swing those arms. Jump it up. Soft landing. Bend those knees when you land. That protects the knees. Every jump is powerful. Every jump is 110%. All right? Don't stop working. I love it. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Under a minute. 40 seconds. This is going to be the hardest group because it's legs. This one in the deadlift group, right? seconds. I know, I feel it, guys. 10 seconds, but we're not stopping. We're gonna use every bit that we can. Get whatever reps in. Finish strong. Woo. Up, squeeze. Oh boy, oh man. All right, keep those feet moving. Get a quick drink. This is our last round of strength. We've got a pull down in that band. So arms over that head, shoulders down and back. You're pulling that band apart, squeezing those elbows towards your ribs. All right, slow and controlled, keeping the tension on that band. That's your strength, 10 repetitions. Your power movement is a med ball slam or a pillow, whatever you've got. Over that head, throw it through the floor, down into that squat position. All right, nice flat back. Stifle that ball by keeping your hands over it. All right, let's go. If you do not have a band at home, you can take a towel and pull that tea towel apart as you pull it towards that chest. All right. Yes, pull straight back, Trace. Yep, right there. A regular row, if you want, you can do it bent over. All right, just like this. But you have a band, so just do it standing. Make sure you bend those arms 45 degrees. That's perfect. Think of it as just like that chest press in the opposite direction. And remember, we want a shoulder gap. Those shoulders stay out of those ears. Squeeze that band towards your body. Pull it apart. Break it in half. If your band is light, you can always choke up on it. All right? That means pulling it shorter, doubling it over. That belly button stays pulled in. Try not to let that chin tuck up towards the ceiling. Yes. Beautiful. And then we go right into that throw down. All right? Our muscles should be hot. Throw it through the floor. Get that anger out. Bend those knees. It is like going into a squat. Nice work. I see it, Erica. That's beautiful. Pull it apart. Big squeeze on that down. Those elbows are squeezing toward that side. Think about making that back nice and broad. Lori, that looks great. Beautiful shoulder gaps, guys. Everybody loves a thigh gap. A shoulder gap means healthy neck, healthy shoulders, a healthy back. Whew, I tried to up the weight. It's too much. Right? It's all about listening to your body today, giving it all you've got for this workout. Every day might be a little bit different, and that is okay. Exhale as you pull it down towards that chest, breaking that band in half. Yes. Throw that ball, throw that pillow through the floor. Beautiful. Exhale as you pull it down towards your body. Woo. Yes, and you can come up to those toes too. For that throw down, get as tall as you can, and then throw it through the floor. Even that power is coming from your back as well as those legs. All right? Yes, get low, get deep. Bend into that squat, Bethany. Yes, girl. Throw it down. Woo. Tracy, those look perfect. Keep squeezing those elbows back. Beautiful job.
Oh,
Yeah. Grunt and groan, guys. It's burning. We're in it together. We're into the finish. Okay. We've got this. We're almost there. Keep pushing. I'm going to do a time check for you. 2 minutes. I know. It's okay. It's our last round. No matter how bad you want to quit, we've come too far, right? You have been doing this now for 4 other rounds. This is your last strength and power round. No excuses to stop now. We push to the finish. We squeeze to the finish. Yes, you can. Yes, we can, because we're doing it. I've got you guys. If you think this is not hard for everybody, we're all in it. It's hard and it's meant to be. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? We have time now. One more time through. Every rep is one step closer to that finish line. Pull that band apart. No matter how much those muscles are screaming, force them to work. Throw it through the floor, proper form. Bend those knees. Squeeze. We're almost there. Don't let those shoulders squeeze up. Oh, man. I know. Thank you, guys. I believe 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds to the finish line. That's exactly right. 30 seconds to work that back. 30 seconds to burn those calories. Because just because we have a core burnout, we're not moving, you're not burning. You're not moving a lot. All right, we'll give it that much. You don't burn a ton of calories in core. So let's finish strong. Just a few more seconds left. Whatever repetitions you can get in, everyone counts. Woo! Keep those feet moving. Get a quick drink. Our next group is that core burnout. 50 on, 10 off, 2 times through each exercise. Our first one is on our back, and we're doing toe taps, right? Reach up for those toes, squeezing that belly button towards the floor, squeezing those shoulders off the floor. Your next one is going to be a bird dog, just like warm-ups. Opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, hit the floor for those toe touches. This is going to help bring that heart rate down. As we go towards the finish line, into that cool down and stretch. Big squeeze. We use those abs most when we're crunching those shoulders towards our hips. As you do so and you reach those hands towards those feet, you are exhaling, crunching up as much as you can. Trying not to stress that neck too much. You can drop those feet away from you if you really want to challenge a little bit more core. All right. Nice job. Now we go to that bird dog. If you have that tennis ball at home, it goes on that lower back, neutral lower back position. Reaching nice and long, opposite arm, opposite leg. That thumb on that hand rotates up towards the ceiling. You're squeezing those glutes as you lift that leg up nice and long. It's not about reaching up towards the ceiling. It's about pulling that belly button in and extending yourself nice and long. That belly button stays pulled away from that waistband. If you don't have a tennis ball, simply pretend you have a martini glass on your back and you don't want it to fall off, right? Those bad boys spill mighty easy. You don't want to spill that drink. 10 seconds of rest. Our last round is Russian twists. On the hips, hips rolled under towards those ribs. Feet are not crossed. You're rotating and watching those hands. The more you sit back, the more you're going to challenge yourself. Rotating as if you're taking elbow to opposite knee. As needed, you guys can always put those heels on the floor and sit up a little bit higher. Whatever you've got, every movement counts. Exhaling as those elbows reach towards the floor. Beautiful position, guys. Keep working. Keep pushing. I believe there's 10 seconds left. Yes, you can. Push to that finish. You can do anything for 3. I hope I'm right. Oh, goodness. Breathe for 10 seconds and we're going for round 2. Toe touches, bird dogs, Russian twists. This is your last 3 minutes of work. All right? Less than 3. They're only 50 seconds. Hold that squeeze at the top as you reach for those toes. You don't want to be feeling this in the front of those hips. You want to feel a nice deep burn through that belly as you crunch those shoulders off the floor. Squeeze those ribs towards your hips. Exhale as you come up. Beautiful, guys. We're almost there. 10 seconds to work and squeeze. My whole body's shaking. Yes, you can. Nice job. Break. Roll over. Get ready for those bird dogs. This exercise is not just for that core. It's to help your brain talk to our natural stomach girdle. Help our brain talk to teeny tiny muscles along our vertebrae to keep them stacked up nice and tall. Nobody wants slip disc, right? Nobody wants that lower back pain that we can all have so much. This is one of the best exercises you can do for that core. It's why I do them so often. And really challenge yourself. If you have a tennis ball at home, give it a try. 7 seconds. You are long. I love that you guys have those toes tucked under. Yes. You have 50 seconds of work left. 50 seconds. We push to the finish and we're at our cool down and stretch. All right. Let's get it. Whew. This is it. Try to keep that chest up nice and tall. Don't be a peanut, right? You don't want to crunch in. Keep it long, even though the body wants to curl into a ball. Don't forget to breathe. We're almost there. Halfway through this interval, all we have left is a cool down and stretch. Oh, it burns. Breathe and work that core. Think of all your goals, how far you've come. Under 10 seconds. It's hard to breathe. Breathe through it. Get a quick drink. We're coming up to those feet. Woo! For that cool down and stretch. All that hard work is worth it because you're done now. We're going to stagger those feet, toes pointed straight ahead, right heel in line with those left toes. Bend that right leg so it's kind of a slight stagger. And then all you're doing is squeezing those glutes to tuck those hips under. You should feel a stretch down the inside of that thigh. You stand up nice and tall. The belly button stays in. And we just curl those hips under. For anybody that has a puppy, think about the way a dog tucks its tail. That's all we're doing. Tuck that tail. 5 more seconds and we're going to switch sides. Whew. and switch. Staggering so that that left heel comes forward in line with those right toes. Oh my goodness, guys. Big squeeze on those glutes. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slow that breathing. Hopefully the heart rates come down a little bit. Since we did that core at the end. Beautiful. All right, we're coming down to the floor into a lunge position, 90 degrees on those legs. The back toes are tucked under. And all you're doing here is tucking those glutes. This is a very similar stretch to what a lot of people have done, where you like lean way forward. We're not leaning forward. All you have to do is tuck the hips. All right, squeeze the hips under. You should feel a stretch right through the front of that hip, down through the thigh. You can then, if you want a deeper stretch, reach that hand up towards the ceiling. That's same on the same leg that's back. That should feel, you should feel a bigger stretch through that hip. And if you can always add a lean over to the side. All right. If you don't feel that stretching increase with each movement, there's no need to add that progression. Make sure those hips stay under, that chest stays tall. Really feeling that stretch through the front of that hip. Beautiful work, guys. And then switch legs. Tuck it under. Big squeeze. Reach it towards the ceiling. We're nice and tall. I know these stretches are hard work on the glutes, but they're really, really, really good for the front of that hip, the back pain, also for reinforcing posture. When we go into like limp noodle stretches, you're stretching one muscle while straining other muscles to get into that position. That's not what we want. We want to stretch and be very specific about the muscle that we are stretching, right? And that's what these stretches are doing. All right, we're going to stretch out that back, hips going towards those heels. All right, if you want, you can get those feet all the way flat on the floor, reaching those hands away from you, pushing those shoulders towards the floor. This, you should feel a nice big stretch all along the back of those shoulder blades, all the way down that back, all the way into the lower back. All right. And if you're not feeling it through the upper back, you can rotate those hands so the palms come together and the thumbs point up towards the ceiling. Every exhale, deep breath in. Exhale, push that chest towards the floor. Big stretch. Nice work, guys. Beautiful. Now, in the same position, your heels, your butt's back on those heels still. You're opening those hands nice and wide, relaxing those hands. Elbows are going to fall towards the floor. Then I want you to roll those shoulders down and back and push that chest towards those knees. So you should feel a nice big stretch across the front of that chest, even a little bit down into those shoulders. Those hands shouldn't feel any kind of tingling or burning. They should stay nice and relaxed. And if you have a hard time getting into this position, you can always do it up against a door jamb. So that arm is over your head then, with that elbow bent, nice and relaxed, and just kind of pushing that chest towards the door jamb. Whew. Beautiful work, guys. All right, now last but not least, if you want, you can finish with some of those hamstring kicks. We start with just like we started with. So our legs are straight out. We bend that one leg, wrap an arm around the front and grabbing the back side of that leg, and then kicking that leg, that foot up over that opposite shoulder, big stretch down the outside back of the hamstrings, kicking it up, and then relaxing it back down. Hips staying nice and flat. Big squeeze on that thigh, nice and relaxed foot. That's absolutely perfect, guys. Beautiful position, Erica. Perfect, Lori. This is going to prevent anybody from having those hamstring cramps. And it's also going to allow carryover so that the hamstrings calm down a little bit. They don't feel quite as tight. All right, whatever you do to one side, do to the other. Repeat the same thing. In the meantime, make sure that you drink lots of water, okay? Yay, Tracy, beautiful work today, guys. Everybody,
Thank you.
you guys did absolutely